Hello, ladies and gentle germs. My name is Jordan DeAlexandre, here with Cafeteria Media, wanting to present to you The Dogs Are Out, or some other podcast name, but it's not even a podcast. It's more of a talk, an interview, a cool chill session with me, your humble host, and the guest for today. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
Sure thing. Thank you for having me. My name is Eric Otero, and I'm the resident DJ at Arch Street Tavern in Hartford, Stella Blues on Sunday nights in New Haven, and for Palm Wine as well, based out of New Haven.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you spending some time with your boy, with the dogs out that you can't see because they're not for free. That Eric has requested the background of a volcano erupting with lava, I'm assuming.
It kind of displays like the current state of the world.
If you want anything up here at any point in time.
More pictures of Victor.
More pictures of Victor. He is such a handsome motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's such a handsome, suave motherfucker.
Yeah.
And a fantastic DJ as well.
So crazy.
Yeah, I'm so sad I can't do Latin night, dude. I'm going to be in Utah.
Latin night's gonna be cool.
It's fucking ridiculous.
We have 3 DJs that night, including myself. Victor and I will be running a back-to-back. Resident out of New Haven, Chris Martinez, DJ Ish, will be opening for us. He's been doing some crazy parties and some after hours in New Haven as well. And our closer, DJ El Nino, who's been in Connecticut for so long, doing like Sin City and like the Maximo Brunch in Middletown. So I'm happy to have a cool lineup for that one. Yeah. I was concerned billing a Latin night because I want it to be, I don't want people to get confused. Like, we'll be playing Latin, but it'll be a genuine club night. So every Thursday is a genuine general dance night at Arch.
Of different varieties, I'm assuming.
Correct. It's all, like, my preference is house music, so a lot of it will be house.
Fantastic.
Minimal deep and deep house. But my guests always bring their own flavor, and that's how we kind of stay relevant and switch it up every week and keep it a fresh vibe. So looking forward to see what my guests bring to the table and if I can compete, you know. So
I think you got it. If anything, dude, you were like anyway, you were like the cornucopia, and everything is kind of inside you. Not to get too weird or sexual.
I like that.
You, sir, have some stuff that you want to discuss and perhaps talk about.
Correct. Yes.
So yeah, whatever you got.
Yeah, I'm happy that we have this forum to chat about things that are happening locally.
Of course.
I like the videos you've put out recently on like other people's businesses and like, supporting local business.
We have to.
Because Hartford does have a lot of cool things happening, but we need to like kind of help, get those things out. And essentially what I've done is I started my Thursday residency at Arch in January, downtown Hartford, like right by Xfinity. It's super good, chill location, open patio.
So nice.
And it was vinyl night actually for 6 months. We had a vinyl series every Thursday. I brought vinyl. My guests brought vinyl sometimes.
Okay.
So that was the problem.
Kind of fair.
I felt bad because a lot of people that did come for vinyl, they didn't get a full night of it. It was a mix of digital and vinyl. So we rebranded recently to Thursdance and to our general club night.
I like it. Which we need.
Yeah.
Especially like a really solid, very clicky, high fucking entry rate dress code.
Yeah, whenever I tell people what we're doing, I tell them where I party. And a lot of that time it's in Brooklyn at like Superior Ingredients, at Mirage, at Jupiter Disco, at Elsewhere. Yeah. And if I'm in Miami, like it's Do Not Sit on Furniture, like Club Space, like all of these artists that come from Europe and like West Coast, New York, to play these big rooms. Like I don't want to have, obviously would love to go and support them in Brooklyn, but a lot of the times we can't make it there. So to bring the vibe closer is my goal, and to bring that vibe to Hartford is my goal. So
doing it, and he's killing it. Because like I remember for the longest time, especially post Corona and even before Corona, and I like how that's kind of like a time frame now, but like
it's true though.
Yeah, it is. Like even post Corona, there was not a lot of places to get like outside of top 100 club vibe. Like, it
100%.
was impossible, especially within like the general like center area of Connecticut.
100%. Yeah. Like I've been doing house music in Connecticut since 2018.
Word.
I started my residency in West Hartford Center like in 2019, and it's been house music since then. It's been a hard sell. Like
for whatever fucking reason.
It's been a hard sell.
For whatever reason.
It's
Actually,
people.
I'd love your opinion on that, by the way.
I think my stance on it is a lot of people are used to the top 40 nights, like I said, like you mentioned. So like the
especially
gear,
like Upper on the Rocks when it still was a thing.
Well, that was and like Bar in New Haven, Russian Lady. A lot of that is like top 40 open format, which is cool. Like people like it. It's songs that you hear on the radio.
Exactly.
You can sing along to them,
Yeah.
things like that.
It's a safe bet.
It's a safe bet. In my opinion, those DJs who may be passionate about other genres are, in my opinion, selling out in a way,
Sure.
because you're using your talent to make money and profit on stuff that you're not as passionate about. No, it's
Yeah.
like, I think people have gotten used to a certain set when they go out in Connecticut, with sirens and horns and crazy effects and a lot of DJs talking the mic a lot.
Yeah.
That's not what a house music set is about, really. It's about
finding your vibe, your
it's about
groove.
finding the pocket and finding the
Oh, so
vibe
good.
where you can kind of close your eyes and
Best fucking feeling.
and not worry about any creeps in the room, no weird vibes, just like,
It's like, dude, we're all here to fucking dance.
yeah.
In our own way. In our own way.
And there's no intermissions. We don't take breaks. It is 9 p.m. to 12:30
Yeah.
on Thursday nights, but obviously Friday and Saturdays, if you catch me out, those are later, like 2 a.m. vibes.
I have a
So
question for you. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it, but like
Sure.
the Derek and Derek shows.
Yeah.
And in a place. Those were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That is the fucking vibe that
Yeah.
I want to bring, or that I am searching for vehemently for fucking house music.
They've been doing, and they're actually doing more shows in Waterbury at the moment.
Holy shit!
Derek
I
and
didn't
Derek,
know, 'cause I
and
know that the whole thing happened.
yeah,
Whatever happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
They did a CT House Fest at Mezzo's a couple years back, and I played an open deck there with Derek. It was great.
Fantastic.
It was a cool vibe. Those are the guys that they also are very versatile in that they can do a genuine house music set that is very hitting and underground,
Yeah.
but they can also play, Division West and
Exactly.
and Russian and
Exactly.
and I applaud them for that.
Honestly, yeah.
I want to work more with Haven Skate Park
Really? I haven't been, but
It's
I heard it's like.
down the street from CAF.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No.
Oh wait. Haven Skate Park or
Haven.
Heaven. Yeah,
Haven.
sorry.
Haven.
It's good. Because that's where Jank Tank started, or Jank Tank really found its roots, which was the thing before Electron. That is the stuff, the house music shows that I produced that you played. You played the second one.
Yeah.
God bless you for playing the second
So
one. The second
cool.
one was fucking
So great.
some other shit.
So great.
Going back to the house music stuff. I want to go. I don't want this to be like a huge deep dive into you, but it would actually
We could
be
do
really
that.
cool. It would actually be really cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, Sonia just called Eric, and I learned literally 20 seconds ago that you started when you were 13 years old, dude.
I started my first gig when I was 13. I had my first booking at 13.
Word.
I was mixing in my bedroom,
Yeah.
like a loner.
Yeah. Hey, no, you were
I was
sharpening
a
your sword, man.
total loner,
Yeah,
like
sharpening your
dork, gamer,
Oh, I feel.
video game nerd.
Naturally
Between like
parlays into house music.
between like 6 years old to
Jesus.
freshman year of high school, I was a gamer,
Jesus.
like big time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair. What'd you start with? Not to get too off the
No,
topic,
yeah, I
but,
started like Steam, Counter-Strike Source,
Word.
Half-Life, into
Word.
like more console. Like I grew up with PlayStations and Atari and like Xbox Original 360. I'm partial to Xbox anyway, so.
And also Team Halo, dude.
No.
Halo Reach, Halo 3.
All the
especially
Halos, dude.
every single
Assassin's
day.
Creeds.
Assassin's
I did all
Creed.
the Assassin's Creed. I did
Yeah.
Gears Heavy. I did Call of Duty Heavy. I was MLG, like semi MLG for MW3 for like game battles and
Fucking
things like
word.
that. But that's why I was
Word.
making, like when I started making mixes when I was
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
I made mixes for my gaming,
For
so
your
I could
clips.
play because I was playing YouTube and the commercial would come on and cut my song off,
Yeah.
and I hated that. So,
That's so fucking
I made like hour-long mixes that I just ran on repeat, so I could listen to music constantly while I was playing my games. And like I didn't have that technology when I was like 9. This is like, oh, it's in the lava now.
It's in the lava
So.
now. It's hanging out. It's fire effect on that.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, it's crazy because I had a very similar origin. Actually, I think my intro to DJing, I'm not really super professional right now, but like at least DJing was Guitar Center for me, where they had the SRT 1000.
Classic.
Yeah, just Guitar Center before they got taken by everyone. But yeah, and that's where I learned to DJ. It was the height of coronavirus. It was 2020, and I was like bored and shit.
Wow.
And I found it there one day, just in all its glory. And I was a headphone DJ for a hot second because I was too embarrassed to play
Of
on
course.
the speakers. Yeah. And then learned it, did research, like YouTube shit. Eventually brought in a flash drive of my own music, and then just used like the stock
Oh wow,
music that they
you
had.
went over. Okay, you went to
Yeah.
the next level there.
Yeah.
Because they have they have like stock playlists that you can like
Yeah.
choose from. Obviously, it's not the best, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was on. I never caught CDJs at Guitar Center. Like,
I feel like
one of my buddies learned CDJs at Guitar Center.
that is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, and you pull up every day. I think the staff started to become a bit like, hey,
It's like, bro.
hey, bro, are you buying this?
Are you
shit?"
buying this?
Like,
One day I will. One day. And that's where I learned, and I practiced from like 2020 to like 2022, and then I eventually got the decks. My first deck was like it was like the fucking Hercules, the small one.
That's
like
what I
the one
dude.
that's about this size.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly had a Hercules, and my mentor at the time, I worked at an entertainment company when I was younger. I did like weddings and proms, bar mitzvahs for a long time, which is part of the reason why I don't play top 40 right now. Because like when you play a wedding a weekend for 4 years, it becomes like it makes you want to like return all your gear and like not ever listen to music again.
I feel you.
So I got my first controller from my mentor, real controller. I had one when I was making mixes on Virtual DJ when I was young, but it was not even a low end knob. It was like mid, high, platter, volume, RCA. That's it. Yeah. So it was like, but I didn't buy the Hercules. I got the Pioneer DJJ Ergo, which is a 2-channel, and it was great. It was all I needed. I still have it, but the USB is kind of crappy, so I don't use it.
That's fair.
Whoever wants it, it's for sale.
Word.
At your own risk.
Yeah,
I'm surprised because a lot of these people that we DJ with now have great taste in music, and they have great playlists and like selection, but they don't take the leap in making it like, not even for gigging. Like you can have it for your home parties. You can have it for your own creative therapy. Like
it's so nice, dude. I would spend like literally my feet would hurt.
We all have great taste in music. Like making a nice mix is so gratifying.
No, I definitely believe it.
So
exactly. But like the thing that I'm really wanting to leap into, at least with the future, is I'm like going a little bit left with the stuff that I want to do, where I actually want to get an Akai Force, which is essentially like almost like a Native Instruments, the Machine Plus.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially it's like it's a whole lot of other stuff, but it's a sequencer, a sampler, and a loop maker
that you can assign those samples via.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So my idea is I'm gonna have that on the left, a mixer in the middle, probably 2-channel, and just keep it easy, and then a CDJ on the right, so I could have music kind of rotating, and then I could add.
You're telling me that was your creative venture, like your journey that you're looking at, and honestly, I've seen live sets like in mega clubs, dude. Like you can do full drum machine sets on Ableton. You can do anything you need. Like
so much fun.
It's like playing chess, dude. Like there's no right or wrong move.
Nope. You just kind of do what feels.
You just kind of go, and if you blunder, like that's the creative process of it all. So it's like there's no right or wrong way.
Because like as I'm mixing with like Sonia's gear, your gear, and then the SRT 1000, like I know that DJ Boomba has one, and I was like, hey, whenever you feel like selling that, I was like,
shout out Boomba.
Shout out Boomba, fucking Mike,
dude.
DJ Close Encounter, Victor, 4J and Dots, like come on, like they're fucking homies. Eric, Sonia, like all the Connecticut DJs,
all the homies.
I'm like 4 channels to loop is not enough. I want to have different varieties, and now with stem technology, it's fucking ridiculous.
Jordan Cox over here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, dude, I've seen
Jordan Cox.
I've seen I'm like, he's doing it.
He's the 4-deck champ, dude. He is. Running 4 vinyls at once, digital, whoever, it doesn't matter. Crazy,
And then he has this new. Okay, this is gonna get super nerdy. So for people, just Google it. But like, he has this new controller that I had to look up called the Model 1.
Oh yeah.
Or not a controller.
That's the mixer.
Yeah,
that's Richie Hawkins' mixer. Yeah.
Word.
Richie Hawkins been using that for like, I think he kind of coined it, like invented it.
Dude. And it's an analog one too.
So crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The things you could do with it, like.
Yeah.
Like that.
But that's more for the live mixing though. Like that would be your mixer for sure.
Yeah.
Or
but it's also like $4,000.
Or the Zone 96 for you.
I'm not familiar with
would be amazing for you. Yeah. And that is completely. I believe it's digital and analog, but the new one is there's two FX, like there's 2 external like banks for like external MIDI controllers and like everything.
Dude, so like my vision for myself is like complete molding and usability with any sample that I can get my hands on.
Well, as you know, like I upgraded to the DJM A9 recently, which is the direct competitor to the Zone 96.
Interesting.
So Pioneer DJ versus Allen and Heath. Yeah. And I went with the Pioneer DJ, DJM A9 because of the back-to-backs that I host,
You got,
and the effects that my guests would like to use as well. Like, not only me, I like effects, not too heavy, like crazy, but they definitely help, and my guests would like them as well, obviously, because if they're used to using them, I'd like to have them for them. But the new DJM A9, it has an A and B queue for like back-to-backs, 2 laptop ports, new effects, like new crazy. It's great. The Zone only has high and low pass filters.
Really? That's it?
That is it.
Damn. No.
You have to buy the external Pioneer like box that you can rig into that extra auxiliary channel, and you can run all your effects that way.
Well, it makes sense, but that also makes sense if you have external stuff that already has like a whole EQ in it. So like I guess their vision is like you wouldn't really need it, so let's not put it in. But still, I don't know.
There are arguments like, you know, you're compensating for effects and reliability versus like sound quality. They say that Allen and Heath has a little bit better sound quality, especially for vinyl.
Sure.
So, you know, it all depends. It's personal preference. Whatever kind of artist or DJ you are,
That's fair.
it's a big investment. But if you're doing good things with it, then it'll pay off, and you know, something you'll have for a long time. So,
exactly. Well, that's the thing.
Good investment.
Yeah. Word. I'll take your word for it.
For sure. Yeah.
Homie, like I talked to my Sweetwater guy, which is fucking hilarious. That Sweetwater's
Same.
shit.
They're great.
Sweetwater's the shit. Like honestly, shout out to Sweetwater.
Shout out Sweetwater.
Yeah.
Shout out Matt from Sweetwater. That's my rep. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, fucking homies. Yeah. What other stuff you got on your list, homie?
Not much. Or honestly, like, you know, so the rebrand is my baby right now. I'd love for people to come out and support.
Yeah.
Thursday nights in Hartford, Wednesday night too. If you like jam band vibes at Arch, very hot, very high energy on Wednesday and Thursday nights.
Yeah,
Friday and Saturday as well. They have live music, but it's like bigger bands, bigger acts, which, you know, are great. I am personally doing this DJ stuff full time on Sunday nights in New Haven, Thursdays in Hartford, but also producing music as well. So if you are interested in hearing the sound that we're creating, myself, a lot of my friends make the same kind of music. It's very minimal, like deep house music. So very simple, stabby, but like groovy and driving. My Instagram, if you want to check it out, is at Eric Otero Music. And there's a link tree there with a Bandcamp link, with a SoundCloud link, Facebook as well. I post a lot on Facebook for all of my older house heads. And, you know, yeah, you can check out the vibe there. My Bandcamp songs are out. I just did 2 remixes for Saint Wave, who's a Connecticut artist. He lives in New York now. He's doing great things and sent me out a vocal sample that I chopped up and made a remix of. I made 2 songs, one more chill and like one more driving club mix vibe. And lastly, I did want to mention, just in terms of my personal drive and motivation for the future, is I have a talent booker now who's working closely with me. He's licensing my music for me, trying to get me on my more streaming platforms that'll monetize my music. And we're working on just a press kit that we can send to festivals, clubs, press shot, headshots, just my resume.
Yeah.
So I have a shooter out here in China trying to get me working more, and he's in film as well. So we're contacting like video game companies for licensing music, commercial. We're doing, I'm open to like voice acting. I went to Connecticut School of Broadcasting for radio and TV. So podcasting or voice acting, I would be down to try it all. So that's something that we're interested in trying. And yeah, it's cool. It's cool to.
Shit ahead of you, man.
Yeah.
Very happy to hear.
If any of you are artistic in any way, like don't be afraid to take the leap of faith. If you have some clients or opportunities that you can get into, like I quit my jobs last year and it was the best decision that I could have made for myself. So.
Oh, dude, that is such an inspiration.
Yeah.
Such an inspiration.
Yeah.
Shit. Goddamn, you're an inspiration.
Thank you.
Paving the way, Eric Otero. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, would you like to end it there? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Last thing I want to talk about is keep an eye out for local DJ night at Arch Street Tavern. We are doing a monthly open deck at Arch Street. And if you're a DJ or an artist who wants to play the Arch Street stage, and if you've never been to Arch Street, you should definitely look it up and go. It's, in my opinion, the best music venue in Hartford at the moment. Big stage, big sound, big bar, big patio, 420 friendly outside. Super cool vibe. Monthly, we do an open deck. and I'll be collaborating with Cafeteria Media hopefully soon to do some on-site sort of recording and to put some local artists on.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to DJ or get on stage in some way, just reach out and follow on Instagram so you can see the flyers and come by and check the vibe out. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Jordan D. This has been Eric Otero, paving the way. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for not looking at our feet because they're not for free. Oh, okay. You want me to unblur it real quick? Or
No.
No. Oh, good.
No.
Gotta pay for that shit.
Come see it at Arch.
Come see it. Ugh. Anyway, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you love yourself. Hope you take care. Drink water. Wash your face, etc. All right.
And your butt.
And your butt. You really should, honestly.
More of you need to do that.
Yeah.